Kanye West reacts to Jennifer Aniston's criticism over presidential running. Hollywood actress Jennifer Aniston called out Kanye West, and the rapper clapped back. Here's how Kim Kardashian's husband responded to the actress's diss. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button if you love the Kardashian-West household and want to get all the newest updates about the Hollywood family. In case 2020 wasn't interesting and unusual enough, this year the internationally adored rapper Kanye West decided to run for the President of the United States. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kim K's husband thought being a billionaire rapper and successful fashion designer just wasn't enough for him, so he decided to go after the biggest job in America, the presidency. As you can imagine, Kanye's sudden transition into politics got a lot of people talking. Most fans were ecstatic to hear about their idol going after such a demanding position, while most Americans were left disappointed and angry over West's irresponsible move. But it wasn't only the fans that voiced their thoughts about Kanye's political run. Many Hollywood stars and entertainment industry figures chimed in to share their feelings. And spoiler alert, they weren't happy about Kanye West's presidential campaign. One of the Hollywood A-listers who shared her honest thoughts is Jennifer Aniston. Many will know Jen from the iconic 90s television show Friends, while others recognize the star from her successful movie franchises and side projects. On October 23rd, the Golden Globe Award winner took to her Instagram to encourage her 35 million fans to go out and vote in the presidential election in 2020. In the picture, we see the actress holding her ballot as she is about to drop it and send it off. Jen also gave her 2 cents about this year's election and how every vote matters. Here is what the Friends actress wrote. #I voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I dropped my ballot off, and I did it early. I voted for them because right now this country is more divided than ever. Right now, a few men in power are deciding what women can and can't do with their own bodies. Our current president has decided that racism is a non-issue. He has repeatedly and publicly ignored science. Too many people have died. I urge you to really reconsider who is going to be the most affected by this election if we stay on the track we are on right now. Your daughters, the LGBTQ+ community, our Black brothers and sisters, the elderly with health conditions, and your future kids and grandkids who will be tasked with saving a planet that our leadership refuses to believe is hurting. This whole thing isn't about one candidate or one single issue. It's about the future of this country and of the world. Vote for equal human rights, for love, and for decency. P.S. It's not funny to vote for Kanye. I don't know how else to say it. Please be responsible. Jen's honest words were met with an overwhelming amount of support and love, not only from her 35 million Instagram followers, but her fellow actors and actresses as well. From Julia Roberts to Reese Witherspoon, many thanked Jennifer for her honest stance and political views. And while most fans were super proud of Aniston and her words of encouragement, there was one person who wasn't so happy with Jen's post. Can you guess who that person was? Well, we'll give you a hint. His name starts with Kanye and ends with West. Yes, as soon as Jennifer shared her Instagram post, the rapper and father of 4 took to his Twitter to clear the air. In the now deleted tweet, Kanye came after Jennifer and her statement encouraging her fans not to vote for the rapper. West wrote, "Wow, that Rogan interview got him shook. Let's go." Kanye, of course, talking about his recent interview on the Joe Rogan Experience. In the 2-hour-long podcast, Kim's husband talks about a myriad of things, from his music career and Yeezy to his presidential campaign. The rapper left no stone unturned. In the very bizarre interview, Kanye proudly announced that he was made to become the leader of the free world. While he would be glad to be a governor, his ultimate goal is to become president of the United States. This Joe Rogan Experience podcast went viral, with over 10 million people seeing it on YouTube. With so much traction, Jennifer Aniston knew she had to say something. And that's why the Hollywood actress reminded her fans that voting for Kanye wouldn't be the right thing, especially when there is such an important election ahead of us. And Jen's fans agreed. Here's what some people had to say about Kanye West running for president in this year's critical election. Kanye for president is a funny joke, but please vote smart. Do it for your children's children. This is a reminder that Kanye West admitted that the only reason he's running for president is to take votes away from Joe Biden. Voting for Kanye means you are voting for Donald Trump. Do not be irresponsible and throw your vote away. Please take this election seriously. Listening to Kanye West on Joe Rogan was like witnessing a fifth grader try to explain why he should be class president. Joe Rogan, so what are you doing? Running for president? Kanye, yeah. As you see, many agreed with Aniston's statement, and the notion that Kanye running for president is extremely irresponsible in this time and age. But still, even with solid arguments and public service announcements, some fans are still voting for West in the 2020 election. Here's what some diehard Yeezy fans had to say about the rapper potentially becoming the next leader of the free world. I'm going to wake up bright and early tomorrow to vote for my future president, Kanye West. Yeezy. Kanye West will be elected president tomorrow. Already excited for President Kanye. Kanye West will be president of the United States one day. So, it looks like Kanye West has some very loyal fans who will back up his every move. It'll be interesting to see if Yeezy fans will actually show up at the polls to support the rapper. After all, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to happen in 2020. Remember when Kanye held his first political campaign and accidentally let out a huge family secret? Let's take a quick look at how Kanye West's political career began and how he almost ruined his family because of it. On July 20th, the up-and-coming aspiring politician held a public rally in South Carolina. Thousands of his loyal supporters came to show their love and admiration for the genius rapper. Along with talking about gun reform and immigration, Kanye West decided to share his thoughts about abortion laws. When he approached the subject of abortion, the rapper took a different turn and shocked the world with his honesty. Kanye openly admitted to him and Kim possibly having an abortion on their first daughter, North. The rapper broke out in tears, saying how they planned to have their first pregnancy terminated. And while this was a very vulnerable moment on stage and at that event, Kanye might have forgotten how his speech was recorded and shared with millions and billions across the globe. And let's say the reactions were not anything like he could have ever predicted. Thousands of fans started bashing Kanye for making such public announcements and statements about a very personal moment in their family's life. But what made this entire South Carolina situation 100 times worse is the fact that Kanye continued to reveal family secrets on Twitter. As soon as the rally ended, several mysterious and questionable tweets were posted by the rapper. From unreadable messages to cries for help and attention, Kanye West's Twitter became an instant mess. The rapper started exposing Kim and her family, saying how they were trying to lock him up. He even said how the Oscar-winning dark thriller movie Get Out was about him, and how Kris Jenner was trying to control him. From exposing the Kardashian Jenners to avoiding Kim's calls and messages, Kanye dug himself a very deep and dark hole. Here's what some insiders had to say about West's recent public meltdown and how it affected his family, especially his kids and wife. Kanye isn't in a good place and isn't listening to anyone trying to talk him into getting help. Kim is upset with Kanye for his rants yesterday, especially talking about the possibility of having an abortion and not giving birth to North. She knows this is something North will see when she gets older, and that's heartbreaking. But after weeks of staying quiet, the rapper finally answered Kim's calls. The Hollywood couple decided it was time to have a very difficult conversation about their marriage, and so, in the hopes of saving their relationship, they flew to an isolated tropical island, away from the press, the spotlight, and the cameras. Thanks to Kim's hard work, Kanye's personal priest, Rich Wilkerson Jr., and the support of his family, the rapper finally came back to his senses. Kardashian forgave her husband, and the Hollywood couple continued to live as a happy family. This is just one example how Kanye West's spontaneous political career almost ruined his family and his legacy. Apart from the Kardashian-Jenner clan, many started to doubt Kanye's intentions, his mental state, and his future plans, leaving West very open to criticism. This is why Jennifer Aniston decided it was time to finally put an end to Kanye's ridiculous political aspirations. But what do you think? Do you agree with Jennifer? Do you think Kanye West running for president is wrong? Did you vote this year? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.